This will be round 6 of the current league. I'm going first. And it's a pretty good hand. Suppose I'll keep. Yeah, I'm 4-1. Really hoping to lock in this win and go 5-1, but you know, see how it goes. Start with Portent. Just look for that second land, basically. Alright, cool. Yeah, looks like I found it. So do I put the flash on the bottom, or do I put the other land on the bottom? I'll put the flash on the bottom. I'll be no to the shuffle and end the turn. Mental note on the main. Interesting. Must be some kind of threshold. Anyway, just land go. Opt, gonna keep the flash. If I'm up against islands. Second vision charm for when the time comes. No counter from the opponent. Oh, Psychatog probably. Well, that makes Flash of Insight even better. Let's play that for 1. Get a Portent out of it, not bad. Chain of Vapor is probably not good. Let's see what this Portent turns up. Oh, nice. Okay. I want to order them Island Dreadnought Days. No, sorry. Yeah, Island Dreadnought Days in terms of when I'm putting them back in. So, anyway, just double checking, making sure that makes common sense. Yeah, it does. All right, so let's get these in place. Say no there, and end the turn. Intuition. Am I okay with that? It's going to be for accumulated knowledge, probably. And then they might be able to force that through with a counterspell on their turn. Well, I do have days, though. I think... I don't know. I mean, the thing is, next turn, if I go for the Dreadnought, I'm going to have 1 foil to back it up. And 1 daze to back it up. And I won't have mana for a counterspell, so if I want to use the counterspell, I probably want to do it now. I mean, it's a worthwhile, impactful card to get rid of. Sort of like, I guess, something that just gets them on their way to having something good, but still just the way the mana works. Plus, I mean, I had Flash, but I want all of the cards, so I don't know. Now, do I go for it, or do I wait for another island to show up? And they've got 4 mana. Probably should have thought through more carefully. I mean, I guess I can only really use 1 foil. I'm going to go for the Dreadnought. I'll go for the Charm. Circular logic. Yeah, that's fine. I'll respond with another vision charm. Force spike. Perfect. What day is it? Sweet. And yeah, for now I will hold the island, keep it for foil, because they might have removal that they go for during my upkeep. I don't want to have to resort to saving it with chain. It's not the direction I want to go in. Fact or fiction, that I'm gonna try to counter. Hopefully they don't have a... Yeah, thank goodness. I was worried about another force spike there. Alright, so I'm going to keep that in hand so that I can flash for another card to pitch to foil if necessary. And hopefully that'll be enough to just push me through. Psychatog. I mean, it'll make them survive. Let's see, they've got 3 cards in their hand. So that would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they'd have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They can make it a 9, 10, which would keep them alive. Is it best to just foil this? I mean, they haven't played a land yet. They could play something that, like, actually messes me up. But on the other hand, if it's a 9-10, what if they have Gush? Yeah, I think I'm going to try and counter it. So, I'm going to... This is interesting. I want to dig deep and try to get another flash. But I don't want to dig so deep that my other flash is not very good. So... I think I can... I mean, the foil will be there in my graveyard. I'm going to go as deep as possible. There's only 2 other flashes. So... Or alternatively, maybe I'll just get a Gush. Alright, so no flash, but I do have Gush. And that works just as well. Try and put them back in a thoughtful order. Leak on Gush, that's fine. Now I can foil the Psychatog. That should be game. Alright, sweet. 1 down. So I didn't see any Mox Diamonds, which means I probably want to go for the Tide Plan. Misdirection seems good here. The other cards are useless. Though I guess I might want the 3rd chain. I don't know, this is a tough match to sideboard for. I do want to be on the Tide Plan, I think. I don't know. Days, I probably don't want. Maybe I don't want to go all the way to 3 chain. Maybe I could dial back the Dreadnoughts a little bit. Have Factory to supplement it, and have the aim be to hopefully get rid of their lands. Maybe the 4th foil is expendable. I mean, how much do I really want to foil? 2 is still kind of a lot. Then I could keep the chain of vapor. Okay, let's think about this. So the 2 foils I feel okay taking out. The dazes I feel okay taking out, at least on the draw. Even though they'd probably still be pretty good. 1 dreadnought alongside 1 charm. I could take out a 2nd charm for maybe the days or something. I mean, it would be nice to have 1 days. Is this what I want then? No, I'm not going to go for tide. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll not go for tide, I think. There. Right on time. Really down to the last 2 seconds there, huh? Yeah, with the whole gush element, I think I'm just going to stick with straight dreadnought. But I do still want... Oh, that's fine. I still do want the Mishra's Factories. So ultimately the net change is -2 chain, +2 factory. And that should work out alright. Turn 1 duress, pretty good start. I'm not sure what they'll take. Nice draw there. Let's see what we can get. Gush. Gush is good. Foil is not very good. Making land drops is good. I think I would want to keep it. A little bit of lag here. There we are. So, yeah, I guess I'll not use the ability, at least not right now. So I draw the island first. That way if they duress me again. Yeah, they don't see any new good stuff, at least. And still just take my counterspell, though. I mean, they can't really complain about that. Anyway, we've got land. Yeah, maybe I should have ordered the foil before the gush. I don't know. Looks like it doesn't matter. Play island and end the turn. Nice. I'll just gladly make my land drop and end. Same thing again. wonder if they kept Force Spike in. They probably have a fair amount of sideboard. I don't know, this land usually, I mean, this deck doesn't usually have a lot of land in play. I'll just move to my turn. Gush for the alt cost, now that I'm missing my land drop finally. Interesting. I've got all these vision charms. I've got misdirection. Do I even have enough cards to use both foils? No, I really don't. So I'll play one of the islands. I'll go for a Dreadnought. We'll see where it goes. Okay, so I could hard cast a foil and still have a mana for Vision Charm. Would that be good enough? Let's assume they have one more card to mess with me. Yeah, I feel like this makes sense. Yeah, I'll hardcast a foil. Circular logic. Okay, so I want to misdirection that, but do I want to pitch my last foil or just one of the 3 vision charms? Probably my last foil, I would think. No. Probably one of the vision charms. That way I have options. It's kind of a tough call. Target their own annul with it. Oh, I wonder if they even have Gush in their build. Psychatog is a tricky deck. Let's phase that out. Because yeah, it's difficult. Like they might go for a couple removal on my upkeep, or what I don't want is to let them just like factor fiction or something. Alright, they got Smother here. I'm gonna go for Vision Charm. Counterspell. Yeah, they're gonna get me with that. Maybe I should have kept the other charm. Oh well. So that happens, and I mean, I've got foil mana up, so it's not like there isn't it's not like there wasn't something to gain with that. Let's go for Impulse. Factor Fiction. That's too bad. Alright, you have to just let that happen. So, I'm going to give them So they've got these two annoying cards, and they've got Psychatog, which is kind of menacing. I'll give them Annul and Land, or Psychatog and Boomerang. Looks like they got Psychatog and Boomerang. Let's see what we get here. I'll take the counter spell. Right. Yeah, I need to find some more draw or something. Hopefully they can't force that through. I'm in a pretty bad spot if they can. Oh, man. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this game. There was Gush. I needed that earlier. Ha! 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. They could pump it pretty big, and with Coliseum, they can up it by 4 more for each of those. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for a big turn here. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? Alright, there's one Coliseum activation. I can see they still have Force Spike. That's good to know. They're on the play though, so that might change next game. Though actually, it's probably even better on the draw. Anyway, I have no idea how many they have. It'll be interesting to find out. Yeah, really not trying well here. Yeah, hopefully they're paranoid about Chain of Vapor and they sort of wear down the Psychatog trying to get manageable chunks of damage in, and then I make a Dreadnought and the Psychatog isn't big enough to deal with it. That's sort of what I see as the path to winning here. Nice. Because yeah, they have no reason to believe that I don't have Chain of Vapor in this deck. And yeah, I think I'm going to go for something big here. So I'll flash for 1 instead of more, so that way I can flash it back right away. Vision Charm. Not exactly what I need. I mean, I kind of need to be able to block. Anyway, let's see what we can get here. How deep do I want to go? What am I even digging for? I guess I want like a stifle. Yeah, I'll just do the full amount. Maybe they'll simply counter it. Alright. So, yeah, I want a stifle. Now I can order these in the way that I want. So, putting them on the bottom, first click will be first drawn. Gush is number 1. And counterspell, and Dreadnought, another stifle, another flash, opt, misdirection, opt, portent land. Going for the Colosseum, that's a good sign. Madness, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to counterspell that. I'm not gonna stifle it. Oh, let's see. So they'll have 3. That'll be 4. Yeah, they've got enough. I need to foil that. Discarding Island and Vision Charm, I think. Because the Vision Charm just doesn't cut it right now. Then I'll portent the opponent. Try to keep them off good stuff. Nice. That's actually really good. So, put the back like that, and that, and that. No shuffle. End the turn. The Boomerang. Yeah, I don't have an answer to that. Kind of forgot about it, honestly. Yeah, they're probably going to go for the kill now. I mean, it really doesn't matter that I put 3 bad cards on their deck. I mean, if they want to give me more time, they can be my guest. Oh, there we are. 9. Okay. So that did not work out. I'm not sure if I would have pulled it out if I kept that third charm instead of the foil. I might have still lost. Anyway, this looks like a tide situation. Let's get the tides. Let's get the chains. What do I not want? Or, I don't know. I mean, do I want to try to force through tide? Is that my game plan? Opt just isn't that good of a card. I get rid of that. Get rid of 2 foils. I could just get rid of all the foils, maybe. Oh, I accidentally dropped a Power Keg again. That's convenient. One less card I have to find to remove. I think I want to keep the dazes on the play. I'll get rid of 3 of the foils and keep 1. Because having 1 foil is nice, but having 2 is worse unless... I mean, even if I have the option of discarding the foil to the other foil, I still want to discard Flash if I have that instead. So, is this going to be it? I think it will. I don't know, this is a difficult matchup to board for. I'm just not completely sure. Yeah, I mean, do I want an opt or a foil more than any of this? Probably not. Like, I could cut back on the Dreadnought stuff, but I think I want to keep it. I mean, often the Tide and the Dreadnought sort of, like, the Dreadnought gets dialed back when the Tide comes in, but I kind of just want both. Yeah, I'll give it a try. That's a mulligan. That's a keep. Get rid of the foil. That's a shuffle. And right, land to go. Time to gush. Now we'll impulse. I guess I would want Dreadnought and then to go for it. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Now, do I stifle it or do I charm it? I think I charm it. There's a counter spell. I will foil that, discarding a, let's see, an island and a stifle. And then that resolves. Nice. Good stuff. So I've got a decent amount of protection here. Not in a bad spot. Go for the counterspell on that. That I can daze. Really just hanging on here. Let's attack for 12, end the turn. Another answer coming. Yeah, boomerang. Do I gush and go for a counter? Or do I let it resolve and just try to redo it? I'm gonna gush and go for a counter. Alright, so it bounces, but I did find something at least. That's unfortunate. I'm kind of vulnerable here for a moment. There's Tog. That's alright. They haven't gone very deep yet. Yeah, I'm going to wait a little and have counterspell mana up. Try to keep things safe. Alright, yeah, that'll counterspell. Can at least not let them know what I've got. And now I can impulse and go for more protection, or I can just go for the Dreadnought. I don't know, they've got a lot of stuff. I think I need to play it safe. I need to make my decisions quick too. I only have a bit over 6 minutes. Oh man. Yeah, let's see if we can stop that. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I guess I'll take flash. Oof, man. Okay, so they can get effect in 2 lands, or they can get circular logic in a second Psychatog. Pretty sure I'm just gonna lose this, unfortunately. I mean, maybe I should have gone for the Dreadnought, but I don't know. Like, if they had just discarded a card to give themselves Threshold and then activate the Coliseum, they could have circular logicked it. Yeah, that's not what I want. Not when paired with 2 lands, at least. Here comes another Factor Fiction, then. Oh, man. So they can have another fact and 2 lands, or they can have a couple counter spells. Alright, so now I know they have 2 counter spells. That's problematic. Not going to flash back yet. I know they have mana leak. Try and play around it, I guess. Oh, well. Well, now I'm just going to run right into it, but whatever. Another Psychatog. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do 4. There's a Vision Charm. Play another flash. Gosh, that's a great one to get. See what I can do here then. Big flash here. Gotta take the counter spell. And let's order these in a way that hopefully makes sense. Yeah, I'm running out of time though. Really, probably shouldn't worry about it. Yeah. Counterspell, I'll have 1 mana up exactly to try and rescue it. They've got still just a straight up counterspell on hand, I believe. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe I should have just gone for the fast Dreadnought. It would have been really risky, but they did end up grinding me out. And maybe in the light of the fact that their deck is pretty good at grinding me out, I should have just... Oh, weird. Catalog. I'm not sure what to make of that. Huh. Yeah, I really didn't expect that. Just doesn't seem right, but... Isn't going to keep him from beating me, so good enough. Let's see if they actually go all the way with it. It'll only cost them one card. Yeah, that's it. I'm dead. Alright, well, yeah, too bad to go 4-2 after a 4-0 start, but still not bad. Definitely some difficult decisions, specifically with the sideboarding. May have made some mistakes. Alright, well, that's it for the league.